Liam, thank you so much again. And would you please start sharing with how did you receive your salvation and how did you end up in Hungry Gen?
Well, I received my salvation. I'd say I was invited to come to Hungry Gen by my friend Victoria and Kelly. And a lot of things happened to me over the years. 9/11 really caused a lot of problems. Both my deployments, I had a lot of things that happened. I lost my mom in 2012. In 2016, I lost my son. And a lot of the demons took me over. And well, when I came here to Hungry Gen, I seen a lot of things. I was nervous to get up here. I was, to come do things. Well, when I came Friday night to do Raise Deliver, the demon was really taking me over.
Let's pause just for a second before we go to the deliverance part. First of all, thank you for your service. We appreciate you. And let's put our hands together for that. Come on. We honor our soldiers, Marines, and those that are in the military. And before we go into the deliverance, would you please share with us what are the physical issues that you were going through and struggling with as well before you came to receive the deliverance?
Okay. Well, the physical ailments I was going through was, I was told in 2013 by the VA that I was dying. And things are getting worse where, like the last couple of months, I've been throwing up blood, haven't been able to sleep. I didn't want to go back to what happened before. In 2012, I broke the record for sleep deprivation over 90 days. And I didn't want it that. While I hadn't been sleeping, throwing up, the devil, my right hand always seemed to be overtaken over by power. And I don't like to be pushed around. I don't like, and a lot of things were going on. A lot of different people were coming in my life that I didn't know if I needed to have them around and all. Well, it seemed like my life changed where I needed to have a chance. I needed to have a second chance on life.
Right. And if you can please roll his deliverance clip from the conference on the back while we're still talking about it. So he came to the Race Deliver conference to receive prayer for deliverance. And we are seeing that he's being prayed for and receiving his deliverance. Would you please share with us, how is your life now after that you received salvation and then you received your deliverance? What are the differences that you see in your life?
The difference in my life now is I'm sleeping more 8 hours a day. I'm not throwing up anymore. I haven't thrown up since that Friday.
Wow, come on.
Crunching up like where the devil there. I'm also feeling more of the energy of getting up every day and doing things where I didn't feel I wanted to, because I've been going to the gym. I've been feeling the inspiration by everybody here, my family, my dad. My dad's 85. I'm glad he's here. I've been praying for my brother to get a new job. He's getting a new job. I'm trying to get my situation fixed up here. I want to shout out to say I thank you for welcoming me here, and I want to say I have never seen my friend Victoria Caviato any happier than she's been here.
Come on, that's what God can do, amen? This is powerful. Wow, sounds like things are going super well for you after, you gave your life to Jesus Christ, received salvation, and received your deliverance, and your health started to improve. Would you please share also really quickly about the ear problems that you had, and it started to get better after your deliverance as well?
Yes, my ear, I was having problems where my left ear was giving me a lot of problems, because I know when I was in the VA, there's been a class action thing going on for not knocking the company 3M, but for hearing loss, and all of a sudden my hearing is getting a lot better. It's coming back. I don't need a hearing aid. I've also noticed my headache's been going away, and my back pain, everything's been going away too.
Come on, praise Jesus Christ. That's exciting. Whew. He also got water baptized last Sunday. You can see on a screen. Come on, public declaration that he is now following Jesus Christ. Come on, that's an awesome photo right there. Super. Lastly, Liam, would you please share a word of advice to people who might not have taken that step to give their life to Christ, and maybe they are struggling with some of the things you struggled with, sleepless nights, post-traumatic distress disorder, and things like that? What would you suggest to them?
I would suggest to find God back in your heart, find love, because we've all lost so much love in this world that the violence, I don't want to get political, but like the whole political thing with the presidential thing right now, we all can see nobody is perfect, either side. But the devil does little things behind closed doors. We have to fight that. We got to turn around. We can't be doing this. We cannot let this COVID take us over. All our youth people, we need to pass this on, that we're not passing on our, people, whether they're to serve God, serve our country, do something. People need to come back in here and be like Pastor Vlad and get the energy in here, and come back in here. I really feel inspired that come back to God. Please don't lose God. I just want to say one thing. When I went on my first deployment, we were leaving Kuwait going to Iraq. There's these kids that were, I'm not going to say they're atheists, but the fact is they didn't go to church. They were praying to God overnight, converting because we're going on a convoy that they thought they were going to die because of the explosions and stuff like that, that they were changing, praying. They turned their music off. They were not listening to the stuff they were listening to. They were converting back, and they said, everybody made. I just know that, God's been there. There's times where I got blown up my second tour where I was blown out of my Humvee. I was the only one that survived out of the five of us. And I spent 6 months in the hospital. And I know my first tour, we had other things that happened too. I didn't know if I'd make it out of there. It's just like I did. And the fact is the power of God. It's just that when you've got the devil and God fighting with you, God's always fighting with you. The devil tries to fight and get inside there. And it's like, can't always feel bad.
Come on, let's put our hands together for Jesus Christ.